Hey guys, so today I'm doing a little movie review slash discussion type thing for you, and I am doing it for the 50 Shades of Grey movie. This video is a little bit late because I wanted to see the movie twice before I reviewed it just because I like to do that, but I haven't seen it a second time. And I was also a little bit afraid to do this because a lot of people making videos about this book or this movie have been getting a lot of hate. I just really want to share my feelings on it, so I figured I might as well do it as my channel. And Emma from Emma Books did a review on the movie, and Laura from LaLaLauren1001 did a review on the movie, and I really like both of their reviews, and I commented on it and said I kind of want to do it, but I was kind of afraid, and they both said that I should just go for it. And I'll leave a link down to both of their reviews below because I really like their reviews. First, I want to say a big thank you to Jessica. I'll leave a link down to her channel below because she is wonderful, and she sent me some gifts, and she's just the loveliest person. Literally brought a tear in my eye when I received it, and I'm actually wearing the lipstick that she gave me right now. First, I guess I'd like to say that just because I enjoyed this movie and I watched this movie and I enjoyed this book and I read this book does not mean that I agree with everything that's going on in it. Although I don't see anything that's going on in the book as rape. To me it seems like a very consensual relationship. There are a lot of things that go on in the book that I don't agree with, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy it. So I just kind of want to put that out there. I did really like this movie. It was better than I thought it was going to be because I didn't know how they were going to do it. And if you read the book, I was suggesting this movie, and if you're just kind of interested in it, then I would suggest, you know, a lot of people are just really curious about it. I know a lot of people were saying that they didn't want to see it because they thought it would be awkward to watch it in a movie theater, but I went and saw it with my mom and I didn't find it awkward at all. I don't know if that's just me, but it just wasn't awkward. So things that I liked. Jamie and Dakota. I really liked them. Dakota probably more than Jamie a little bit, but I think that's because of the lines that Jamie got, just because he got a lot of the lines that are from the book that were a little bit cheesy. He played a very good controlling and possessive type of guy, and also he is gorgeous. I would probably watch him like eat cereal in a room for 2 hours, to be honest. And one of my biggest likes was his butt. My god, that man has the cutest butt I've ever seen in my whole life. Honestly, the first time you see his butt, I couldn't help it. I didn't mean to. I was just like, oh, it's so cute! Like, the highest pitched voice, how adorable it was, and the lady next to you was just like, really? And I was like, yeah. And I really liked Dakota. I thought she was an amazing Anna. She made me like Anna more than I like Anna in the books. I'm not someone who dislikes Anna by any means. I know a lot of people really don't like her. A lot of her traits remind me of myself, like very passive and everything. So I kind of relate to her. But Dakota made me like Anna even more. She was so funny. Another thing that I like is just the humor in the movie. Like, I feel like that was so smart of them because it could have been really serious, and I feel like it just would have been awkward. Another thing that I really like about it is that they toned down the sex. The reason I really like this is because it is a movie about sex, obviously. There was enough sex in there so that, you know, people will be happy because that's why they're watching it. But it's not too much to where it's just like this entire movie is about sex and it's just like overbearing. So I really liked that it kind of was a happy medium, and none of the sex scenes to me were awkward or weird at all. I mean, they were a bit more intense than you'd usually see in a movie, but I didn't think they were extremely. And another thing that I really loved about the movie was the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack. It is so good. The music just goes along with the movie perfectly. Now I'll talk about the things that I disliked. One of the things that I disliked, I kind of touched on earlier, was like the cheesy lines, and I just can't decide if it's a dislike or a like. I guess it is a dislike because they really, some of the lines I'm just like, what? But they also made me chuckle because they're so cringeworthy that they're just funny. The biggest thing that I didn't like about it was the pacing. It felt really rushed. It felt like it was so short and like everything was just crammed in fast. Even though it wasn't that short of a movie, I don't know why. It was just like going. So now I'll just talk about like a few of my favorite little scenes and everything. So if you haven't seen the movie, you might not want to watch this part. I guess I'll talk about some of the lines that just made me crack up. He's like, I don't make love, I hard. Like, that's just... Another one is like when he's like showing her his playroom and then she's like your Xbox and stuff. Why would he be like afraid to show you his Xbox? It's so funny. Another scene that I loved was like the negotiation scene. This was like the business meeting, and she's like, see all these different things. I just thought that scene was so freaking funny, and I loved how she got him worked up. Like, he thought he was gonna get some, and then she was like, I'll see you later. Probably my favorite scene of the movie was the glider scene, and I also really liked the helicopter scene. I just thought those were so great. I also love those in the book. Christian and Anna's faces just like light up. I guess that is all I really have to talk about from the movie. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've seen the movie and what you thought of it, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!